Good morning, guys. Ray's Landscaping. And it is, what is it? Thursday? Man, it's ugly out. Sure enough. It's ugly out. So I got some good news, man. The Bobcat is ready. I'm on my way to go pick it up now. I have, it's $400. So what was wrong with it was, it wasn't a hard line, it was a soft line right up behind the pump. The mechanic said it was spewing fluid all over the back of the engine, you know, where the inside where you can't see. So they got it fixed. It took 2 days to get it fixed. I'm going to get it now before the bottom falls out in the rain and everything. And yeah, all that there. So here we go. Going to get it, and very happy about that. So now, on the brother-in-law. Brother-in-law, you need to quit putting out videos, man. Do you not watch your videos, man? Those are full of contradictions, man. You contradict yourself every day, man. You need to start watching your videos, dude, before you damn post them, man. I don't think you watch them. I think that you think that I mean, in your video yesterday, dude, you're talking about, you know, having Justin, giving Justin a W-2, you know.
Make Justin a full-time employee and W-2 him. He will no longer be a 1099. The reason for that is I feel it's better for Justin, protects me a little bit better. Justin will have what he needs.
Well, yeah, you know, of course you're going to give him a W-2, because at the end of the day, Justin probably wasn't going to work with you, for you, or whatever, without a W-2 this year, because he probably just did his taxes and he realizes, damn, Shane, I owe fucking $5,000 or $6,000 in taxes. I can't work like that. You know, you said he was a full-time employee last summer. You was telling everybody that. Dude, get it together, man. Put videos out to contradict your own self, man. You wonder why people pick at you and dog you out? That's why, man. I mean, are you such a narcissist that you don't even watch your own videos to make sure you're not saying things that you contradicted yesterday? You know, you go on, you know, in the video, y'all, he goes on and talks about, you know, he's seen all kind of people on YouTube, you know, quit the job, quit their job or quit who they're working for, and then blame it on the boss, and then he goes on and says, is it really the boss's fault? Come on, man, that's what he says. But Shane, you just quit or got fired or just quit a job just 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I mean, dude, you're killing me with that, man. Just saying. You're just full of contradictions, man. You know. The guy, I think it's KLC Landscaping, he did a video talking about how you took his money and then blocked him. I mean, dude, who does that, man? You keep putting material out there for people to dog you out. And people are going to do that. I'm doing a video today because I ain't got nothing else to do. You know, it's raining, and but I'm honest about that. You know, I'm not, you know, acting like, you know, that I'm, you know, so busy I can't do this or I can't do that. You know, I don't really, and you know, and you talking about, you go on in your video talking about you met some real shady people in the lawn care community. Me too. Me too. I have too. You. Do you not look in the mirror? Do you not? I just don't even understand, man. So he puts a video out talking about how he's doing Justin a favor by doing a W-2. You ain't doing Justin no favor. You're doing what Justin probably required you to do to work for you. He probably wasn't going to even work for you if you didn't make him a W-2. So quit acting like you're some kind of savior, because you ain't. You know, you just I know that I know that he probably went down on your pay a little bit, just you know, to cover the cost of the W-2 thing. You know, so if you can't, well, you know. So Shane goes on to talk about, you know, maintaining equipment, you know, update, you know, maintain your equipment, you know. Dude, you ain't even got any equipment. And what's this deal about the February the 22nd or 1st or whatever on the mowers? Is that the point in time where you're going to have the money? Is that the point? I mean, you know, people will respect you a lot more if you just say, yeah, man, I'm getting my income tax money, or Sarah's getting a return on her income tax, or we're running into a chunk of money, instead of saying, like, it's some kind of, that ain't how, you know, how people buy mowers, man. You know, it ain't that big of a deal, dude. I mean, because everybody knows you broke. I hope you can afford to keep Justin on this way. Be careful, Justin. Just saying. Be careful, buddy.
Because I've seen some pretty shady guys in lawn care.
Because Shane's the type of dude that'll get you. He'll wait to the very end, and then he'll realize he can't pay his end of it, and you'll be got. And you better watch out, Shane, for, you know, with your customers. You know, because I know down here in the South, man, if my customers knew, if you were down here in the South and you are who you are, and my customers and your customers down here looked at your videos, man, some of them would not even want you on their property anymore, dude. Thought I'd throw that out there, you know. So, brother-in-law, stop it with the madness, man. And you make other bold, crazy statements, you know. The rules. Dude, you got one employee. Don't let it go to your head, man. We know there's rules, and Justin's been working for you long enough, you say. Where, damn, man, he ought to know, you know, rules. What kind of rules are you going to implement now that you didn't before? I mean, it ain't like you're hiring 5 or 6 people. You just got Justin, and he already knows you're an asshole. So, I mean, you know, you don't have to perpetuate it. You know. Hey, Justin, if you ever down south here somewhere, Justin, if you ever down here in the South, look me up, man. You look me up, buddy. We'll put you to work, man, and we'll give you some respect and good money, and you can keep your dignity and all that, man. You know, because I know that you wasn't gonna. I feel like, and I don't know for a fact, y'all, but I feel like Justin wasn't gonna be working for DLT without a W-2, no matter what. So why would he? You know, he probably told Shane, man, I can't keep doing that, dude, because I owe $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 in taxes. You know. So yeah. So don't act like you're doing dude a favor, Shane, because you ain't doing him no favor. That's the only way you're gonna be able to get him to come back, I think. I might be wrong. Could be wrong, but I doubt it. You know. I know employees, and I know that and I've had probably 30 guys out here over years that have worked for me on and off, and this and that and this, and I don't want to put my guy in a spot where he owes $5,000 or $6,000 at the end of the season, where he does his taxes, and you got to understand the mentality of a lot of these guys that work out here in this business. Yeah, I know it ain't my responsibility and all that, but man, I don't want my guy to work hard all summer, make decent money, be dedicated, loyal, and all that, and then, you know, come wintertime when all the chips are all down and work is slow, and I had to go get a damn part-time job, you know, and then I then I do my taxes and I owe $6,000 or $7,000 in income tax. Yeah, you really did Justin right, you know. And following the rules, Shane, dude, are you serious? You really said that in your video? Well, yeah, I think you did. Really?
Rules. I've seen it so many times on so many videos. An employee leaves and they say, well, it must have been a bad employer. Is that really the case?
Dude, you couldn't follow the rules, so you lost your job, your little part-time gig. Then you tried to get it back on the growth train. Sweet, man. You know? I just don't like nobody fronting, you know, acting like they something that they ain't, you know? I still don't understand the mower thing, because I've bought plenty of mowers over the years, and, I mean, you got a check that's going to drop on the 21st? Is that when your income tax money's going to hit the bank? Is that when Sarah's income tax money's going to hit the bank? I mean, is that when your loan's going to go through? Nothing wrong with all that. But just say that instead of damn acting like, you know, they special building you some mowers and they can't have them built until the 21st, 22nd of February or whatever. What a joke, man. It's funny, Shane. You know, I just, and the reason why I'm doing video, man, because I ain't got nothing else to do. And I just find it appalling almost that you act like you act, and you know, and wonder why you get such backlash. Well, I'm trying to tell you some good shit, man. You don't want to listen though. You're hard-headed fucker. You know, you're a hard-headed dude, man. I don't understand that, man. You know. So, at the end of the day, Shane, your video yesterday was just full of inconsistencies and things that you have said different in other videos. One video you're over here, the next video you're over there. One video you're on the fence with this, the next video you're on the fence with that, and then it makes you look stupid, dude. It makes you look like, you know, it makes you look stupid, man. It makes you look, you can't remember what you say from day to day. You need to quit putting videos out every day then, you know. And then you wonder why people say something to you. Because you tell half-truths, and which to me a half-truth is, you know, pretty much a lie, and you ain't got to lie. You know, because people on here want the truth. They want the real, man. You know? People, you get a much more better response if you say, yeah, I'm broke, y'all, and I'm waiting on a loan that I filled out to come through. You know, I'm waiting on this, I'm waiting on that. I mean, that's what, you know, YouTube's all about, is people want to, you know, want the real deal, man. They don't want somebody blowing smoke. You know, they don't want nobody doing all that there. And who am I? I ain't nobody, man. I just cut grass for a living. That's all I do. Just saying, that's all I do is cut grass for a living. And am grateful to be able to do that, man. So, you know, when you sitting there and you talking about you know, employees and hiring them and all that, I don't think you had a choice but to do that with Justin. I mean, Justin probably wasn't going to work any other way, dude. What you think? I don't know. What do you think? I mean, you know. Anyway, I'm over here, guys, where the Bobcat is at the shop, and I'm fixing to pick him up. And yeah, I got a little name for him. His name's Bobby. I love me some Bobby. Anyway, guys, I'll get back with you.
Not when you are an employee, you are beholden to your employer.
So you're beholden to your employer. Damn, Shane, you act like that guy's got to worship your feet or something. Man, I think you're taking yourself way too serious on this. Especially for somebody that, you know, like Justin, man. Justin's proven to be a great worker. Justin's proven to be, you show up and all that. And without Justin, dude, you wouldn't be able to make it, because you wouldn't be able to keep any other employees. I don't know what you got on Justin, or why Justin feels any kind of loyalty toward you. Who knows? But I don't understand that, and I don't have to, you know. Sort of like people ask me all the time, you know, why I like Budweiser Bo so much. I don't really know, you know. It's been around forever, that's why, you know. You know, and I've met some real shady people in the lawn care community too. Just saying, I have. I wonder who I'm talking about, brother-in-law. Brother-in-law needs to just chill, you know. Showing everybody how to do rules and how to do employees, you know, like you're doing Justin a favor. You're not doing Justin a favor, man. I mean, even if you don't mean to come off like that, dude, that's how it comes off, you know. Comes off like you're doing Justin a favor. Well, I know better than that. I'm thinking, and I might be wrong, but I'm thinking Justin told you after he did his taxes that he wasn't going to do that again because he sees that he probably owes, you know, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. And I know you ain't fixing to pay that for him. Hell, you can't even pay. You can't even pay for fuel probably right now. You just scringing by, waiting on a check or something to come around the 21st or whatever. I don't know what that's all about. Don't matter. Never had an issue with. I don't know why that certain date is. Is that the date that they build the mowers? Is that the date that the manufacturer gives you a deal? Or is that the date that your income tax money comes back, or Sarah's income tax money comes back, or the refi on your house comes back, or something, you know? Keeping it real in this game, man, you're gonna have to keep it real, dude, if you're gonna do videos every day, because if you keep it real, then you don't have to worry about what you said the day before. You can't. You do half truths, and so what happens when you do half truths is it makes you a liar. Because at the end of the day, you do a video today over this, and then you do a video tomorrow over what you said today, and it's a totally different story. You know, I think, and I don't know, but I think, you know, in the YouTube game and in the YouTube videos in this community, I think what people really want to see is honest dialogue and honest work, or not work, or just, you know, the struggle. I think people want to see the struggle. I think because anybody with any sense and anybody that's been out here for any period of time, they know that it ain't hunky-dory, man. They know that it's hot as hell out here. They know that you know, equipment failures. They know that work gets slow, and then work gets big, and then work gets slow again. And they know that there's ebbs and flows out here in this game, you know. You make it sound like you got it together every day, that there's never a struggle. And people don't respond well to that because it's not true. You know, you should show your struggles, man. You know, you should show, you know, the things that you have a hard time with, instead of being a Mr. Know-It-All. Because you, even if, I know you don't know it all, so, but you come off like, you know, to somebody that ain't got no experience in this game, you come off like you know everything, like you have an answer for everything, and you're sitting there without a freaking lawnmower, dude. You 10 years in, and you sitting there, ain't got near a bit of equipment, you know. And then you're such a narcissist that you think that you can say shit on YouTube, you know, especially about, you know, other races, about people's sexual orientation and all of that. You think you can say all that kind of stuff and there not be no kind of backlash? Well, the backlash is going to continue, dude, because you continue doing the same thing. You don't listen, man. I mean, you gotta be, I swear, and I've been around a lot of hard-headed dudes in my time out here. You got to be the most hard-headed, full of himself guy that I've ever seen on YouTube, man. And not to have nothing. I can understand if you and that if you're full of yourself, and because I'm full of myself sometimes, you know. I just don't believe in the same things that you believe in. I know there is a certain vulnerability that people want to see on the YouTube videos, because that's what makes them real. You know, if you don't have any struggles, then man, that's not good content. Especially when you're guys like me, you know the struggles are out there. You're just not really going deep into the struggles. So why are you having to wait until the 21st on the machines? It's not going to make or break my business either way. But I'm curious. You know, you haven't said that. Well, why haven't you? I mean, in my experience in buying mowers, I just go down to the dealer and buy them. You know, if I got the money. Now, if I didn't have the money, well, then that's a whole nother ball game, because I might be waiting on a loan to come through. I might be waiting on my wife's income tax to come back. I might be waiting on a second mortgage to go through on the house. Yeah. And I would tell YouTube that, you know, instead of telling them, yeah, I got the money sitting in the bank, and but the mowers aren't coming until the 21st, and you've been saying that for over a month. So you know, there's no manufacturer that I've dealt with, that I know of, that I've heard about, and I read up on this stuff all the time, Shane. I mean, I don't know everything there is to know about equipment, but I know a pretty good bit. You know, I read the news, and I read articles on equipment and everything. You know, ain't no manufacturer waited 2 months to sell you a mower or two. Why are you having to wait so long? You know, if it's, man, I'm waiting on some money to come through, or I'm waiting on the insurance settlement, I'm waiting on my super chat money to get up there, you know, something, man, you know, something. You know, but you act like you got the money in the bank, and I know if you got the money in the bank, then why would you not just go on and buy the machines? Why would you wait? You know, because you've been on jobs in the last couple of weeks where you could have used the mower. Why would you wait? Is there a sale going on? I'm gonna tell you why I think you would wait. Because you waiting on some money to drop. You know, brother-in-law, nothing wrong with that. Just tell everybody that, and that'll make people like you more. Because, man, right now, dude, you are falling off the grid on these YouTube. People don't like you, man. You know, this KLC guy that was in your string, KLC Landscaping, y'all, big shout out to KLC, man, for putting that little video out about Shane and some of the inner workings of how he thinks. And welcome to the dark side, KLC. Landscape, lawn care. Welcome. You know, you'll find that the haters don't really hate. You'll find that the haters are really out here with the real struggle, what's really happening out here in the day-to-day running of a lawn landscape business. You know, the real struggles, the real failures, the real successes. You know, not what some narcissist wants you to believe after, you know, after he's just told so many half-truths and lies. You know, you're not going to be able, brother-in-law, you're not going to be able to keep doing videos daily and not telling the truth. Because, you know, you're going to get dogged out. I think what you need to do, Shane, is you need to step away from the YouTube for a minute, gather your thoughts, and try to move forward and not be so controversial, you know. And by doing, and the way to do that, and I don't know, I'm not a damn communications expert or nothing, but my thinking is the way to do that, Shane, is to start telling people your struggles, and to start telling people, yeah, I ain't got no money. Yeah, I made $30,000 extra, but I spent it all, and all of that. Or maybe you're waiting on, maybe you're gonna borrow money against something that you got. Maybe you're gonna borrow money against the dump trailer. You know, that's that's a really nice dump trailer for somebody like you to have with you know, all the other equipment that you don't have. You know, a dump trailer is a great tool to have in this business. I mean, it's like, you know, it's a great tool to have, y'all, you know. But it's not a mandatory tool to have. I'm not gonna spend $10,000 on a freaking dump trailer and not even have a lawnmower. That's just me. I'm gonna have the lawnmower. The lawnmowers is the backbone of everything out here, you know. So my thinking is, from the outside looking in, and what do I know, it doesn't look like things are jiving real well. Because if you ain't got a lawnmower and you got this $10,000 dump trailer, that's a nice dump trailer, Shane, I'll give you that. I would love to have a dump trailer like that. I just couldn't justify it in my business because I wanted nice mowers too. So there's a happy medium, you know, where I got really good mowers and I got a decent dump trailer that'll do everything that I need it to do, including hauling my Bobcat. Yeah, my Bobcat. So when I look at from the outside and you know, again, I'm not a financial expert, I'm not a communication expert, I'm nobody. I just am a sideline observer, just putting a video out about what I see, you know. And plus, I don't have anything else to do, y'all. Throw that out there, just say it. You know. It's a very nice dump trailer. But when I look at, you know, the overall, and it's just the outside looking in, when I look at the overall landscape of your business and your business model, it looks all discombobulated. It would be like me, you know, being a lawn care company, you know, and me buying a skid steer and not having any lawnmowers. I ain't going nowhere, you know, if I'm doing that. If I'm selling my lawnmowers to buy the skid steer and then then now I gotta replenish the lawnmowers, I mean, I'm not really growing, you know. And I kind of think that that's kind of how you are. I would be very, very, very surprised. And, you know, I don't mind being wrong. I don't like being wrong, but, you know, I'm a real person, so, you know, I know that I'm wrong a lot of times. But I would not be surprised if that dump trailer don't get sold by the end of the season. Because you can get a cheaper dump trailer. See? You jumped out there with and I don't know that it costs $9,000. You know, I guess it may have, you know. I'm thinking more like, you know, 7,000, but, you know, what do I know? And it doesn't make sense to me. And, you know, I guess everybody's different, and I'm not dogging anybody out really. But for me, in my business, in my particular situation, I'm not going to spend $9,000 on a dump trailer unless I can really justify that. Because I haven't, I do mulch and stuff just like Shane does. I got sides on my dump trailer. You know, let me show y'all, let me give y'all a little picture of my dump trailer. You know, there's my dump trailer right there. Now, true enough, it is not one as big as Shane's, or it's not as nice as Shane's at the end of the day. I mean, Shane's got a nice dump trailer, man. Gotta give him that, you know. But it stressed his business to get it, you know. And that dump trailer right there, and this is a fact, I don't care what anybody says or thinks, that dump trailer right there cost me $5,000. It's a 6 foot by 12 foot, okay? And that dump trailer with those sides on it, it'll hold 7 yards of mulch. No problem. You know, that's plenty for what I do. Rarely, and I'm not saying, but rarely in the jobs that I do with the mulch, is there more than 7 or 14 yards of mulch. Rarely. Now, there's a couple that I do that's 20 yards of mulch or whatever. And but there's only like one, and it's not even every year for me, you know. So at the end of the day, if Shane ain't filling that freaking dump trailer up, I'm talking about filling it up to the rim, then he probably wasted a couple $1,000 because it's so big, you know. Nothing wrong with that if you got lawnmowers and all the other equipment that you need, you know. But I'm not going to buy a dump trailer and then not have a lawnmower. There's a happy medium. And I just get tired of Shane telling all these young guys how to do it when he ain't doing it. I just know that it's raining and it's nasty out. I'm fixing to go in here and sit on Granny's couch and edit a video today. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the video he did yesterday. Not that it makes or break me. It doesn't matter what anybody really thinks. And if you're gonna comment about, you know, well, get off DLT's back, that's cool. I love those type comments. I love the type comments where people coming and trying to justify the behavior. I love it because I got something for you, you know. I love all the comments, good or bad, doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, this is Ray, keeping it real. Peace out, y'all.